So today I soulfully found myself outside, and let me just begin by saying what I always say, which is welcome to another episode of Man of Steel. And probably technically today has actually been like an outside type of day, and today I'm just going to be speaking of really why do we need angels, and the reason why I believe we should go for angels in our lives, because we really go through a lot, and we really do need to have in mind that we have something that is from the divine that will at least help us in moving. So you can start by beginning like what do you find? How do you really define that you can call your angel? So for me, I've come to the basic realization and understanding. An angel for me is actually like the goals that I set for myself. Because as long as I set for myself a goal at the end of it all, I'll actually get to that point where I get to believe that I am actually like living and existing because I am being driven by these goals, and whichever circumstance and situation I might go through, I know that actually God will help me and will see me through. And probably it will also help you in the modes of interacting with people. And sometimes you'll actually be involved in those circumstances and situations where you have a goal in mind, but you're not surrounded with the right people. And you feel like the people you're surrounded with are actually not seeing your vision, but that's just intent just tells you the reason why you have to call for these goals to help you as angels. Because as you occur with them, you get to see how their energy will relate with yours, and you'll have to see if what their intentions are, you can actually use them or feed off them so that you can at least like help you in the long run as you go and live. And these goals that you are at least like try to set for yourself, try to set them in a way where you can start with probably like short-term ones, so that as you go through the short-term ones you can actually like increase from those and actually go for long-term ones at the end of it all. Because what really kills us all is we start with these goals, of which I can call long-term ones, that we do get bored of, and we feel like we have had like quite a long time since we are supposed to achieve that goal. But if at least we do set them, like begin with maybe like a day, like today I really want to work out, maybe like in the evening or in the morning. Once you set that as a goal, it'll be like something that you actually like chase and like go for, and you achieve it. And after you do the achieving of it, you feel like, so all these paths I was taking, I was walking with that mind of knowing that I am achieving this. But at the ending of it all, you just have to know that your angels at least helped you and assisted you. And apart from just goal setting, you can also go to having conversations with people. And these conversations that you do have with people can come in form of just trying to gauge them, and mostly structure yourself in such a way that you really have to know that I'm going in this conversation of fully knowing that these people can have like views that are not in relation to mine, because I'd be like, okay, my views probably technically now are actually just like trying to see if they will at least like agree with this goal that I'm having, and if at all they do not, then you just get to analyze with them in a joking for manner. And if you're joking with them like that, and you'll be like, oh yeah, at least this person is actually like laughing and bluffing at something that I'm trying to plan for. And all this really is going to emerge from a place of you knowing that you live with the divine. So at times I really do advise like youth of these days, if at all you do go to church, probably that would be nice, because those will be times of where you have to go and meditate actually, and actually seek for divine intervention, divine help, where you get the messages from someone who you can call a superior to congregation, because you find that they have these things that religious settings called clergies. You find that this time they're actually conversating on having a conversation on maybe like care, peace, service, self-collection, forgiveness. So you might not know the topic of which you're going to find, so it can be like a surprise, the guide for your life as well. Is it preparation? Is it reconciliation? Is it love? Is it unity? Like these congregations that we get to go to really assist us in that. So I'd really advise like if they're youth individuals who are watching this, as well as young ones, it would really be something to show that you're actually committed to see to it that you achieve a goal in life that will actually like grow at the ending of it all as you go to seek other interventions from other people. So I've also come up with this ideology in mind, which is spend a lot of time not with people, but sometimes with yourself, because some goals of which we do set to ourselves are achieved only by us being alone and actually planning. If you actually don't get to plan for them, okay, there will be a motorcycle that is about to turn on right now. So, pardon me for the sound because I'm outdoors right now. I was just like boarding and something like that, and I was actually just feeling the wind and everything. So, begin by actually setting these goals. And after you set these goals while you are alone in your own contemplative mind, yeah, there it goes. Motorcycle. Yes, I got a motorcycle in my episode. That's some nice stuff. So, exactly. Set them while you're alone, but don't spend so much time alone that they call you that you're an introvert or something like that. But be also in their presence to actually show them that maybe these goals which I've achieved have actually been like that. But I believe sometimes people would really think that you're a show off or something like that, and they'll be like, "Oh my God, this person is just like bringing the results to me, and I'm actually like." Not doing a lot as they are. Of course, you're going to find people like that. It means you're hardworking and they are. You know, you just have to keep your boots on the ground and also have to just believe in the divine because the plans that God does really have for you. Pardon me for the wind. The wind here is really blowing. It's quite a nice view. If you can see the skies and everything, the ground. I just feel like honored to be making this podcast during this time. So yeah, you get to find that you are actually doing more than they are, and you feel a little bit guilty and a little bit like overweight, burdened, if you may. But as far as it really goes, you're the only one who knows what they you're the only one who knows what you're actually like doing for yourself. And sometimes you really have to get out of your comfort zone where you be like, I don't have to please everyone, but I have to please a specific number of people. For me, it goes like this. I have to please my parents because they've been sponsoring me to school and everything like that. So I feel like it's like obliged to me to actually like sponsor them at one point in time. I don't know if they view it like that, but at my angle, I do perceive it like that. So I technically don't know how that will go. And buddy, I just keep my head and my line straight like that, keeping it real. So whatever religion you are, as long as you promote peace, love, and unity, just believe that you have to go for an angel in your life, and an angel can not be like people praying that you really want like a physical angel to show up and with wings glowing and everything like that. Maybe if you have those eyes to see them, but I believe go for angels so that you can have that presence of knowing that I am actually not alone. I am actually being cared for by the divine. So I'll wake up every day and try to do something like that. And I know I'm in uni right now, and people will be like, oh, I already have an angel. My angel is to take care of my children. That's the drive that I have. But there are people like us who are in university and haven't faced that yet. And I've heard you'll be sharing my movements and probably collections of me seeing how life will be moving as far as I go. But at this moment in time, if this energy does really like probably like resonate with you, then that's some amazing stuff. There are some things which I may do which may not resonate with a lot of people, and I'm like, it's okay. You do your own, I'll do mine. But for now, this is the energy I have, which is just trying to call for angels to help me to wake up every day and to just give me the right energy. And these goals that I do set, and these times which I just spend on myself, and these times that I do spend in people, is just to analyze and actually see like where you at in life. Eh? Where you at? Don't you do that sometimes? Sometimes I'm found with people just to at least like see where you at. Like like consolation, no, not consolation, but isolation sometimes can be like dangerous because you'll be like, maybe I'm growing and I'm becoming something like that, and you don't actually get to see what others are doing. But if you are in that world, you know your peers, you don't get to like be constantly with them. There are people I know are like this, and like, how are you going to grow? I mean, let me not hate on people or something like that, but you can't grow when you're always like this with people. You can't. You need some time to be in the wilderness alone, to know yourself, so that there'll be a time again when you have to bloom and actually show that these are the flowers. But again, you have to go again and then come up with more because the ignition. Now, why am I using hand quotes? Let me just be for real. The ignition spirituality, which I'm at least following now, because Ignatius of Loyola promoted by was promoted by something which we call Magus. And Magus is actually like always chasing for something. When you reach a goal, you don't stop there. You chase for more. Reach another milestone, and that will actually like make you chase for a lot of angels, because for me I'm viewing angels not to be mystical creatures, but I view them to be energies. I can't understand them because I'm living in a dimension where I cannot explain them. But as far as I believe I have to go to heaven, what will keep me there is if I'm busy now. I don't know the time which I'll leave this planet, but I do have an idea, which is you and I have to keep that in mind, that we need to find goals to help us move. And as we move, we'll be interacting with people and we'll be promoting our ideologies just like that. As it goes like that. So with that being said, I bet I've come to the end of this episode. Take note, you really have to set goals. Uh, don't be foul with people a lot, and actually relate with other people so that you can actually see where they're at. And at the end of it all, I'm just saying, find your angel. This is where I'm at in my life. So I hope you're at that point in life where you actually like need an angel but don't know exactly where you is going to be going for church and everything like that. But church also chases us getting some words from someone who you actually view to be someone like why do we go for classes? Because there's someone who's having like more knowledge, more experience. Same goes for church. So thank you very much and have a blessed one. The sun has really like gone down. I bet when I was recording this you saw that it was like shiny and everything, and now it's gone down. So it's windy probably, and I really like it. It's like bringing that fulfilling for energy. So that being said, I've really come to the end of this episode, and I'd I really have to say enjoy your 3 dimensional plane of existence time. Have a good one and may God bless. Sayonara.